Well, finally happened. I had my surgery. It's been about a week now, and I finally feel like making a video. So, in case for the people who don't know, I had surgery on my knee. I tore my ACL and my MPFL. It's a little bit of a backstory. My kneecap would keep dislocating. I was in the Navy, and I went to the doctors about 3 times because of it, and it happened about 6 times. Last few times, I didn't really care to go because I knew the outcome. Well, the Navy doctors, they just kept being like, well, if you can walk on it, it must be fine, right? And I was like, all right, that's actually like a fair point. Navy doctors are known for like not being the best medical wise. They don't really care. It's usually hard to trust them, but in that instance, they kind of had a good point. If I can walk on it, it must be fine, right? Little did I know, it was not fine. So it kept dislocating, and it dislocated one last time as I was getting out. And I went to the Navy doctor again, and I was like, I'm getting out, right? Maybe they'll actually like help. Didn't help. He took x-rays. I'm like, I need an MRI. Like, I didn't break my kneecap. I didn't break my shin. I didn't break my fibula. I didn't break any bones. I need an MRI. And they were like, oh, we only do MRIs off of like medical needs. Like, you have to be dying to get an MRI. And I'm like, why do y'all have one then? You know what I mean? So he like did that shit where he like shook my leg around and it hurt. And I told him, and he's like, well, it feels fine. I'm like, well, it could be wrong. You just couldn't see it without an MRI. And he's like, yeah, but I've done this for 14 years, so I know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I get out. I go to civilian doctor. He does that little thing where he wiggles it around. He's like, no, there's something wrong. Go to MRI. Torn ACL. Torn MPFL. The MPFL is why my kneecap kept dislocating. My ACL tore the last time I heard it, which was a whole other story within itself. It wasn't my MPFL. Back to the main topic though. I'm unemployed now. I'm not really unemployed. So I go to college and I get paid with a GI Bill to go to college. I also did Amazon Flex, which was like my main job. And that is like, you are an Amazon delivery driver, but you don't like work for Amazon. You can like pick your own hours. They tell you how much they're gonna pay you. You can accept it or deny it. You ride in your own vehicle. They don't give you like an Amazon van. It's very chill, but you have to be very like personally motivated to like do it. You know what I mean? Because it's not like a job. You don't have a set shift. If you just don't pick up any, you're not gonna get paid. But I can't pick up any, so now I'm not getting paid. So like I said, this is my application to the unemployment club. I need some tips. I feel like I'm gonna get fat. I worked out a lot before my surgery. I feel like I'm going to get fat. Now I have excuses to be lazy. What am I gonna do? Can't do the dishes. So my day-to-day life usually goes like, I wake up, take all of my medications, a whole lot of them. I doom scroll on TikTok. I eat some snacks, play some games, take a nap because my medicines are making me hella drowsy. Wake up, doom scroll some more, play some more video games, and then I go to bed. And I think that's actually kind of like the structured lifestyle of a unemployed person. I feel like I'm doing a good job doing my job now, which is nothing. I'm not trying to make a hassle on myself and get up and let me be productive. No, I'm crippled. There is no being productive. I can't walk. If I do the dishes and I fall, I'm gonna be mad as hell. I think the hardest thing out of all this though is like not being able to shower. I showered once since my surgery. I wasn't able to shower until 3 days after my surgery. So I showered and it was bad. I'm not allowed to get like water on my knee where it happened. They said it was all right if water like trickled down it and like it got wet, but don't like clean it. You know what I mean? Don't like spray it with water. So it was a very quick shower. There's terminology in the Navy that we call the hot spots, and in boot camp or whenever the hot water was out on deployment and we had freezing cold water, we would take hot spot showers. It's just the pits, and down below, your hair, and your feet, and that's it. It's like a 30-second shower. You in, you out. And I hit one of them. I didn't even get to do my feet because I couldn't do my knee. You know what I mean? So I took 3/4 of a hot spot shower. And hey, can't blame me. You know what I'm saying? Now my college classes do start up on the 19th. And to use the GI Bill to its full potential and get paid the most amount of money, you have to take one in-person class. I can't drive. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Another thing, I only left the house like twice since this has happened. The next time after that, I think it was like the 5th day, I left to go get a burrito to get some food. One of the only benefits that I really reap from all this is that I can talk to my little brother in this brain rot TikTok coded lingo and actually understand him now. Like, I get it. Like, I think my brain has officially been rotted scrolling on TikTok all day. Like, you know when too much of a good thing just turns into a bad thing? This is what I feel like is happening. This wouldn't be as bad if my knee just wasn't messed up. Because I could just go somewhere. Like if I was actually unemployed. You know, now I'm starting to think about it. I don't think this is such a bad thing. No, I'm just kidding. I don't understand how some people can actually be sitting there on their couch all day. They have chip crumbs all over. They haven't brushed their teeth and it's already 12 p.m. And they wake up and whatever income they're actually living off of, whether it's smooshing off of somebody else, whether it's collecting checks from the government, whether it's living off of inherited money. I don't know. I couldn't do it though. It couldn't be me. I actually don't like just sitting inside all day. So I'm really hoping that I can start getting up and getting active soon. Start going to the gym again. And I'm not gonna be able to actually like work out my legs for like a long while. So hopefully I can just start getting up and moving again. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys watching, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you've made it this far, please like, subscribe, comment, boost up my algorithm. I need the fucking paycheck right now.